So I got a good comment from a gentleman named Ben on my sleeping in a hammock for a 1 year video. And to answer, number one, I do still sleep in a hammock. Still have no reason to go back. I quite enjoy it, and I still find it space saving. Now, he was saying he was getting a hammock, but he's worried he can't fit it in his room because he has kind of a small room, which is fair. And I can see why, because hammocks tend to be longer than beds. So now I wanted to show you I'm living in the smallest room I've ever lived in. And all my previous rooms I've had options to, put the eyelets straight into the wall. Now I don't, so I had to go about a certain other way. So first off, my room, we'll get a quick overview of it. So it's a little over 9 feet long and 11, just a little over 11 by that way. And I mean, I'm fitting a lot of stuff in here. Mind you, I do have a little closet. So what I ended up doing for the hammock, you see here, this is a ridge line. So this is how I know exactly how to hang my hammock when I'm out camping, so I get the perfect sag that I like. You can read into more about that online. But so what I find is I like to have a 9-foot ridge line from like carabiner to carabiner. So unfortunately that's going to be a little tight with the room being only a little over 9 feet. So I shortened it down a little bit, and it's still just as comfortable. So what I'm doing is just building this very simple stand. So it's a 2x6. This is just 9 foot. You can see I've got a little bit of room, and I just socks and bike inner tubes so I don't bump into the walls and scratch them. So 9 feet across, 2x6. Put vertical like this so it's stronger and won't bow. Just do a 2x4 here, down into extra 2x6 that I had left over. These are all screwed into the back of this, and this is all just screwed in together just to brace. This is like 3-ish feet of this 2x4 here, and this is, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet. I think 5 feet. Yeah, because I'm just a little over, and I've got good room here. So that's a relatively simple stand that you can do to make a hammock fit in a small space. It just might take 2 people in order to, get everything screwed in, because what we did was had made the legs first and then screwed this thing on top. And it was really easy. Home Depot is where we got the lumber, and so we just had them cut everything down to size before we took it back here. Just drilled the holes, put some screws in it. It was good to go. It cost maybe $40. It's really easy. And with that, kind of gives you plenty of room. I actually also use this as a drying rack because I hand wash all my clothes. You saw I've got that scrubber bag here. So I just unhook the hammock, hang it up here, just lay my clothes over it, put a yoga mat down so it doesn't drip into the carpet. Super simple, super easy. If you have any other questions about putting a hammock in a small space, or if you have any other questions about just ideas about, storage ideas, I kind of mess around with a lot of stuff like that. And one last thing I did want to mention is I do keep in mind I also have an double nest hammock, so that is a bit longer than a lot of other hammocks. If you're doing like a single nest or whatever they call it from other companies, so that is a bit longer. So 9 feet is pretty sufficient for any hammock. Until next time, thanks guys. Bye.